As a family in the diaspora, we're working today to live tomorrow. And the way forward that we see is to build connections with Africa. We formed a partnership with who we consider family now, with a Ghanaian who is there and doing the work.
Greetings to everybody. Today is a wonderful day that Ochedion Ponkwame, the Almighty God, Asasia, um, the creator of the universe, Mewu, Numo, has made possible, and we got to regretting it. Yeah, this is a store in front of the house. So all these lands there are in front of the house. It's 80 by 80. That's the size of the land. This orange, they grew it. Apple, orange, avocado, we call it pear. Pacho kubeno, ayamodia, and the coconut. It's all this. Uh, it's a nice place to see. That's it.
We decided to go with this property right here because there was already a two-bedroom structure on the land, and although it needed renovation and there are a lot of things that are missing, like the plumbing, we still figured it was the best buy for the size of the land and for what is available on the land, which is so many of the fruit trees that are there, and the size of the lot was a good size to start off with for the price. So we're going to build slowly and have a place that we can call home, a base, so that we're able to develop business and develop a dream home eventually. Because of this project and other ventures, we now have formed a family bond with Akwasi, and we're moving forward to learn more about Ghana.
Beautiful day. Um, I'm not here to waste your time, but I'm here to learn with you. I'm here to educate with you. You know, the only way to seize living is when we stop educating ourselves. So I go by the name Daniel Akwasi Eji. I'm from a small village called Pechi Number Two in Kumasi, Ashanti region. I was born in Chichiwere, also in Kumasi, Ashanti region. I happen to be the last born among seven siblings, and God being so good. I mean, Ochodian Ponkami being so good to me. I'm the only one among the seven that has been able to get access to university education. God is good. I hold a BSc in that's Bachelor of Science in Ports and Shipping Administration from Regional Maritime University. And so not to waste so much about myself. Um, you know, Ghana, as we all know, is the gateway to Africa. Why am I saying that? Because if you look at world map, if you look at history, if you go prehistoric, Ghana, as its name reflects, originates from the old Ghana Empire. You know, so many empires have existed prehistorically. We had the Ghana Empire, the Mali Empire, the Songhai Empire, because Ghana plays a role. Ghana has a history. Ghanaians per se, including the Ashantis, we all know are Israelites. They trace their history way back from Israel, current day Israel, all the way they came down to Mesopotamia, coming down to Egypt. From Egypt, they came down to Ethiopia, and now here we are in Ghana in Ashanti region, Ashanti Kingdom. We all know the role that Ashanti Kingdom has played. But growing up in rural Ghana, um, I remember in a big family, in a small community, a community of about 10, 5 buildings. where the family were more or less extended nuclear family combined. We knew everybody in the community. I mean, just the head of a sound of someone you recognize and you know the name of the person. You could tell where the person lives. It was a small, beautiful community, and livelihood in Ghana back then and even as at now in the rural areas still remain hunting and gathering, farming, that's subsistence farming. We grow food crops from maize, cassava, coconut, cocoyam, avocado, mango, names, oranges. You can name as many as you want. And so life in rural Ghana is so beautiful and amazing. And wherever you are, I would want you to consider, coming down one day to Ghana to come and enjoy life in the rural area. Ghana has played a major role in world history. You know, Ghana gained independence on 6 March 1957 with the help of Dr. Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah. You know, Ghana went through a lot of challenges back then. Ashantis per se never wanted the British to colonize them. So when the Portuguese, the British, the Danes came down to Ghana, because of the gold and the minerals they saw, they ended up calling the country Gold Coast. And so when they came, they first landed along the coast. You know, black men have always traveled. That's why we've got the centenaries on the around the Indian Ocean and all those places. We still got blacks elsewhere in the world that are still undiscovered, and they are living because you can't take blackness, from human race. And so going back to Ghana, being the historic base of the world, you know, when the Europeans came, they discovered a lot of minerals, like I've told you, and so they wanted to trade with us. You know, blacks, we are very friendly in nature, we are very kind and welcoming, and so anytime we see our fellow human beings, we want to lend support in any way we can. And so when our Caucasian brothers came down along the coast, those along the coast, the Fantis, the Gas, they were so kind to them. The Takradis, they were so kind to them, they accepted them, they were trading with them here and there, and the British ended up taking advantage over them and bringing them under their control, you know, under Garden Gagisbeck rule and then Governor Alan Ben's rule. They brought those along the coast under their rule, and the Ashantis were against that. The Akans were against that, so they stood up and then went on a battle. They fought the British. The British organized troops from UK, from other parts where they were controlling, and brought them down to Ghana to fight the Ashantis. In some of the wars, Ashantis were victorious. Today is just a general overview. It's just a general intro. Today is just a first day. It's just the general intro. As time goes on, we're going to research, we're going to go deeper, we're going to learn, we're going to educate, we're going to empower ourselves so that black race can pick up again, move ahead. For the race is not for the swift, neither the battle for, but perseverance, time, and chance happens to them all. God be with you. Take care. Cheers. I'm always for you. One love, one Africa. Bye for now.
Come here and you